So now we will learn how to save the file, MS Word file in variety of formats. Like you have seen here, अभी जो हमारा current file है वो temp.docx है, ठीक है? So now I have to update it in the way कि like it can be saved in some another file format. So how I can do that? We'll just have a demo of it. File, if I click save, it will update the same file, that is temp.docx. I want to have the variety of document file. So what variety I can have and where that file will be saved, it is important. So select the particular path. See, suppose from C drive in users, in this particular username, I have selected temp.docx, okay, in documents, okay. So in documents, I'm having this temp.docx, okay. So in this file, what you can create or what variety of file types you can create, just click on the save as type, and from here, suppose the versions that I have discussed with you earlier, that your system is having an advanced version, maybe 2007, 10 or onwards, but wherever you are carrying your document, that system may have the older version. So better you have the that file support in your system, okay. So along with MS Word document, what you can have, you can have this Word 97 to 2003 document, okay. If I click on this, I can just write the author name over here. I'm creating Baheti, okay, and I'll click on save. So earlier that file was having temp.docx. Now my file will be of Word 97 to 2003 version, which is compatible with, okay. So here you can see now my file version is changed to temp.doc with the compatibility mode, okay. Next, file, save as. One more thing, just from MS Word itself, you can create a PDF file. So there are 3-4 ways to create the PDF file. Generally, people demand to submit a PDF file. So how you will create that? So there are 2-3 ways. One of the ways, from file save as option, select the PDF option from here. Suppose this PDF option is not available, then how to get that PDF option? Just go to MS of Microsoft website, and there you will see save as PDF utility. Save as PDF utility. Okay. It is hardly 2 MB utility. Okay. Just download that utility, and in your downloads, just double click on it. It will automatically integrate. When you download it, it will automatically integrate with MS Word, MS Excel, and all the Microsoft products, the editor windows, the Office window. Everywhere you will find that .pdf available. Okay, so I can now select it and save. So now my temp.doc file is saved as PDF file. I can share that window to you so that you are able to see that. Okay. I'm sharing my complete screen. Now you can see that file is in documents. Here you can see temp.doc PDF. Okay. I hope you are able to see my file. So this temp.pdf is generated from Word itself without giving extra efforts. Just within 1 second, your file can be created. Okay. Sometimes it requires that all the documents are not needed. Only some specific pages are needed that to be converted into PDF from the Word file. So how you will do it? I'll just demonstrate. I'll select that file again. I hope everyone is able to see the screen. You can text in the chat. File, save as. Okay. So now in place of this, I'll select PDF, and in PDF I'll select options. Okay. So now here everyone take care of you. If this page range is all, then complete the Word document is transferred into PDF. If you want only single page, it can be transferred into one page PDF document. If you have selected certain count of pages, then it will come in selection. I want certain pages, like this document is of 108 pages. So I am selecting page number 6 to page number 10. I don't know what pages are. For example, I am taking page number 6 to page number 10. Okay. So just what I am doing, I have selected a specific range of pages, and it is a document with all the properties and all the attachments there, and click on OK. And now I'll click on Save. While generating the PDF, there are two more options that needed to be taken care of. One is standard, that is of a good quality comparatively to minimum size, where it is required in a less capacity, and you have to upload or attach it with email or upload somewhere. So there the minimum size is also workable. So I am selecting standard one and clicking on save. Now it is saying temp.pdf is already existing, because in this folder temp.pdf was already there. So what I am doing, I am just cancelling this and selecting temp1 and click on save. In temp.pdf, complete 108 pages are there, and in temp1, page number 6 to page number 10 are there. Okay. So we'll just have a look of, see here in page number, see, it is having 6 pages. See, 5 pages. This was 6th page, 7th page, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 pages are there. So this document was 5 pages. So likewise, you can have a selected count of pages converted into your PDF. Okay. So this is how you can save your simple Word file into the variety of documents that are required. Okay. Sometimes they are not having MS Office, but they are having certain different version of it. So like in some components or some softwares, you will find open source. It is having like LibreOffice. So there what you have to do, you have to select the open document. Okay. So in this open document, you can select this. For example, open document text, and from there that file extension has turned up into ODT. Now it is not workable in MS Office, but suppose if you are working with LibreOffice or some other versions of editors, there you can get this. Okay. So when I click on save, I'll get the complete file used in that particular file format. Okay. So this was a variety of save as that is available for us. Okay. One more option to create your Word file into a PDF file, that complete file I can say. So I am selecting Control T. I am giving the command print. Okay. And from the print, I am selecting Microsoft Print to PDF. See here in the printer, what I am doing, I am selecting Microsoft Print to PDF. And there I can select the sequence of pages, like all pages, suppose specific range from this page to that page. Like for example, we had done 6 to 10, whatsoever we want, we can go for it. And what is the orientation of the page? Letter size hai ki A4 hai, I want A4 size. No, by default it is in letter, so I'll continue it with letter only. Then I'll just click on print. So when I click on print, it'll ask me where to save that document. So I'm selecting it as temp 3. Okay. And click on save. So my temp 2 3 file is generated. Where it is generated, we'll just see. Is it in this my documents or no? It is in not in this documents. It is where here. See here. This document is created. So likewise also you can create the PDF from the Word file. Okay. You need not to open the online, any of the online tools and just work for it. You can directly go from this option. Okay. So we have done with save and various varieties of save that we can take care of. After that, we have seen the various text formatting ways. Okay. Various line spacing, character spacing options we have seen. Now, today we'll add on a more formatting way. I'll just remove all the formatting of this document and demonstrate it to you. See, this document right now is not having this much contents. We are focusing on this much content. So this document is not having any of the formatting. It is having only what is the default setting that is being done earlier. Okay. So now I'll make some mistakes over here. Okay. So some red marks are there in front of you. That red marks are the sign that indicates there is a spelling mistake in your document. Okay. And you need to take care of it. And what thing? If suppose like sometimes now you want to have a variety of text in it. Okay, so first we'll see this paragraph word is there. There is the drop arrow. If I click on it, I'll get the paragraph window, where yesterday we have seen left indentation, right indentation, spacing before the paragraph, after the paragraph. We have seen the line spacing. Now, suppose I want to do certain alignment settings that we have seen from left, right, justified, and center alignment. But apart from that, sometimes it happens like we have the typing after a tab key. So that alignment and that settings can be done from the tabs window. See here, by default the tab alignment is left. You can have center, you can have right, decimal, and bar. Okay. Along with those tab settings, you can make the settings of leader. Leader means what? If I'm putting a tab position, how the output will look. I'll just demonstrate you. Okay. See here, I'm typing something. 1 space 2 space 3 space 4. 123, 4. Okay. So there are 5 numbers. One is 1, second is 2, 3, 4, and a number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now, if suppose I'm having one more line and my number is now 21, 22, 23, 24, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So now these 5 numbers in the second line, while I go through those just viewing it, it doesn't look nice. But if I go for it, like I press a tab key, so you can see it is having a very good alignment now. This is, I am putting the things in manual way. I am manually assigning a tab key in between, and likewise I am manually arranging it. Okay. This I don't want here. I want that it should be at this position. So I had to press so many tab keys to get it aligned at this particular location. So this is one of the way that we generally do. Okay. Now, if I am using this method, just a second, I'll again make those things in a proper way. Okay. Now I have selected this contents, went to tab space. Okay. Now where you want the first tab position to be arranged, I'm setting 2. Then I'm clicking on sit. So on 2 centimeter, the first tab position will be there. Then third, second on the, and before that it would be this, third, this one, fourth is this one. Okay, all are left aligned tabs, and I'm clicking on OK. Okay, so the moment I made the tab spaces, you can see a certain L mark is there. Okay, now I'm clicking tab once, tab key once. See what in heading, or in you can say the spaces that we have said over here. लीडर बोला था ना, तो देखिए लीडर में क्या आया, अभी यहाँ पे ब्लैंक है, नथिंग इज देयर. Here we have selected the leader as dots. So before 3, to match the space, it will take dots. Now before this dotted line, and before this underline. Okay, so you can see just by pressing one tab key, I can set that particular pattern or look of that particular document. Okay, now I'll go for this. See, I have made the left alignment. So you can see the first alphabet is matching its space, and if the space is left empty, it is going on the right side. Okay. Are you getting how it is now? That representation is looking good. You can go for this tab positions in left alignment, right alignment, center alignment, fraction alignment. Like suppose you are doing certain calculations and you want like 12.34, 123.34, 2.45. So after point two decimals, 2 decimal places should be taken care of. So how to do that? We'll just have a look on it. I'll again go to tabs, select tab position as 10, and we'll have a decimal and click on OK. Okay. Now I'm writing tab 12.34. Okay. And in this I'm writing tab 345.67. So here you can see the number before point and after point, they are properly aligned. So this way you can have your document look properly formatted as far as their alignment, look and positions are concerned. Okay. Now I'm I have selected this paragraph. I'm going at this options. Okay. So see, the spacing before and after the paragraph is given like this. If I want to have a specific line spacing, then I can select this. Otherwise, I'll make it 0, 0, or I can expand as much as I want. Okay. So now you can see here only one line is available that I can type, but you will see the gap between the two paragraphs is expanded. Okay. Just by clicking on remove or add, the default paragraph space will be available between the two paragraphs. Okay. Now, next, what important thing we should learn with respect to the spacing and alignment is with respect to see this. From here also you can put the tab spaces. I don't want this. I'm removing this. I don't want this. So just I'm clicking and dragging it up. Okay. So it is now my normal one. I have manually given them the tab and see the things are not now normally worked out. Okay. Now suppose from here, this leftmost corner you can see, from here also you can give the tab spaces. Now I can see over here. This is the center align tab. So I'm putting it here. So whatever the first step was there, that is sent to center alignment. So see, you can see 2 and 22, they are centrally aligned. Then next one I want to have here, that is not the center tab. I'm changing it and I'm making it right aligned over here. So here you can see 3 and 23 are right aligned tabs. This one I'll delete this value so that you can have it, this fraction value. So now I have used this bar alignment with decimal tab. So here I am putting this decimal tab and you can see here dot is mentioned over. Okay. And if I don't want any of the tab spaces in, I don't want any of the blank spaces in between, then how I will manage? So this will be managed. I'll just select this. This is not having any leader positions. Select tab. I have set this. So see, for 2, this is the leader position. If I don't want that, I'll just go to again paragraph menu, tabs, and remove. Click on none and the things are removed. Okay. So whatever you don't want dash, line or dots in your leader, you can remove those. Okay. So this is one of the way you can manage your formatting of data with respect to this particular tab settings. Okay. Now what more one thing you can take care of from this margins itself. Suppose your margin is like this. Okay. And you want to have the indentation. Right now it is 0 indentation. See, I'll just put this. Apart from margin, more space is left, and here you can see the text is being written after leaving certain space. So if you want it just align with the margin, you can have that. And if you want that some space has to be left, you can select the indentation. This is one way. Another way is you have selected the contents and now you can increase or decrease the indentation as per the formatting needed for your document. Okay, you can see this. It increases or decreases the indentation. Okay. Wherever the indentation is there, from there only your contents will be written. Okay. See here, I'll just demonstrate. Please ignore the words I'm writing. Just they are just for the reference. So now here you can see In this particular block, the contents were written from here till here. Because the indentation was on right and left, was 0. But here, I have set the indentation at this location. Okay. I'll just select these particular contents and now I'll increase the indentation from right side. So you will see it is more shrink to that particular page size. So by just managing the indentations also, you can have your contents properly placed. Okay. So these are some of the things that you can take care of with respect to spacing and giving the tabs. Now we'll come to this particular contents. Here you will see there are certain red marks. Uh, Students, remember there are these indicators on the basis of which we can understand whether our document is nicely created or are there some flaws in it. Flaws means some grammatical mistakes or spelling mistakes in it. Okay. If there are grammatical mistakes, it will be indicated by green color. And if there are spelling mistakes, it is indicated by red color. Now, a few days in our previous classes, we have selected the English of a particular region. Okay. So, depending upon that English pattern, if you are selecting your text here, you will see somewhere it will give the error, somewhere it will not give the error for the same word. Like for example, if I am writing COLOR, it is acceptable in one of the English versions, while it is not accepted in UK English. It is expected there as COLOUR. Okay, so these type of restrictions are generated on the basis of language we use or what language we have set in the regional settings. Okay, so please be careful what language you are working with, and accordingly, if the errors are generated, you can notice. Okay, now there are more than one errors. Now what the error is, I don't know what the actual correct word is. So there are 2 to 3 options by which I can check my document and make my document grammatically proof and spelling wise proof. So what are the various proofing features of MS Word? We'll just see. So there is one shortcut key, function key F7. So the moment I press F7 key, I have a spelling and grammar box available in front of me. That box is called as spelling and grammar dialog box. So now it will scan the complete document and make you available with all the errors or mistakes that are there in it. Okay. So now what are those mistakes? This is randomly written. So I know these are the mistakes. So I am either writing it ignore once, that whenever I am checking for first time, it will ignore. If there are multiple occurrence of this type of error, then what it will do? Ignore once will remove only one error. Ignore all. So wheresoever this type of combination of letters will be there, everywhere it will ignore it and not show you the spelling mistake over there. Okay. So I'm skipping it. I'm ignoring all. Yes. So it has asked that it has whatsoever was selected has been checked. Do I want to continue with checking the remainder of the document? And it said yes. So when I'm going through, you can see the word it is showing error or mistake is located here and respective suggestions are given over here in this particular things. Okay. This is now the place. Now, Metcalf is the word available from the author itself. It's the name or surname of that particular author. That can be his or own her own discretion what to have his or her name. as per the English names generally available and added to the English dictionary in this particular software, it will not show error. But if those names that are not there here, it will show the red mark. So if I'm sure that Metcalf is the proper letter or properly written word, then what I'll do, I'll click on add to dictionary, and henceforth it will not show me any of the mistake with respect to Metcalf if it is written like this. Okay, so I'm clicking on add to dictionary. Now, next word, what it is showing me is graphy. Now, what are the various suggestions with respect to that particular word are shown over here. What is the most suited one? I know. I'll select that. See, by clicking on those options, I can select that. Okay, and clicking on change will change first or the very first what is showing over here, that occurrence only. But if I click on change all, then what it will do, it will change all the places where graphi is written, and that word will be changed with graphic. Okay, so I'm clicking on change. Now for THS, I'm getting this, these, thus, and THZ. So I think this is the particular correct combination. So I'll change it. Okay, I hope you all get. Then I thought ki it is not working. Some mistake has been there. By mistake, I have done THESC. It should be THIS. So I am clicking on undo option. Now selecting the correct option and now going for change. Okay. From here, only one suggestion is there. So change. Okay. So likewise, you can stop the checking of your spelling and grammar. Okay. Apart from this, what various options that you are taking care of are to be understood over here. While you are typing, see, these options should always be available there. Ignore words in uppercase. If I'm clicking on this and I'm writing like this, just a second, I have made a mistake, that is apple, APPEL, SELE. Okay, so these words, if I select and give the function key F7, yes. It is not showing any error because we have we'll go to the next slide. Just a second. I'll bring that sentence here. Function key F7. So here you will see the red color is turned up into green. So there is certain grammatical mistake over here. So I'm putting again function key F7. Okay. Now in the options, you can see ignore words in uppercase was there. Okay. So that's why though I have made a mistake with respect to apple, I'm just unchecking it, clicking on OK and closing it. You will see uh, these two words are showing the errors now. So if you are writing in capital letters and then you are observing that there is some spelling mistake is there, but it is not showing in function key F7 when you are pressing function key F7, just have for it whether you are doing the things in a proper way or not. Okay. Then in Notepad, we have seen find and replace options. Okay. One more thing I wanted to show you, just a second. One is autocorrect option. Okay. This is very, very needed. Okay. And just with this, you can go for autocorrect. Whatever is the relevant matching to it, it will just change it and make it correct. Okay, as per the autocorrect options. So these were certain settings that are required when you are doing with the file corrections, that is proofing and taking with grammar mistakes. Okay. It will give the appropriate suggestions. If you feel that the suggestion is relevant, you can select that particular relevant situation. If you think whatever you are writing from your side is correct and it is not needed to be changed, then you can ignore it or leave it and go for the next sentence. So likewise, you can create your text document very in a very readable format, in a very presentable format by doing these many changes. Okay. Now, you are seeing these are very nicely arranged headings. Now, suppose I am doing this. I know how to change the color from this. Again, more color. I'm not satisfied with this. I'm selecting some more. And clicking on OK will give me the new set of colors. So like this, you can arrange it for yourself. Now, in this option, you will see you can either number them or have them as a bullets. Okay. These are the default that is available. I'm clicking the drop arrow and from here, I'm selecting the designs available over here. Okay. Same for here. If I'm using numbers, so I'm using this type of number format and I want a sub numbering of it. So I will just put, okay. So likewise, the sub option. Now it is a bullet. I don't want it as a bullet. I want it as a number and sub numbering. So this is the thing. So all the numbers, see, 1 ka 1 yahan pe hai, then 2, 3. If I remove this 2 from here, automatically it will come up with the updated numbers. Okay. So likewise, you can do